Hey, what's up everybody? Casey Redbeard here. This is Redbeard Rants, and in today's video I want to discuss something that I'm super deeply passionate about, which is using creative, out-of-the-box strategies to create an awesome dating life. So in the old days, there wasn't a lot of ways to get super creative about this thing, right? You kind of had to go out to bars and clubs, talk to women face to face, and of course there was ways you could optimize that and think smarter, of course, but now with the internet you can pretty much hack the system and create these massive advantages, these massive systems that work for you, that give you a dating life that you should not have, that you really don't deserve. And in today's video I'm going to highlight a gentleman who is a complete evil genius at this, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He's an artist and he does it to express his art and whatever, and that's part of it, but deep down he also knows what he's doing, which is creating incredible sex and dating life for himself. And this gentleman goes by the name of Eddie White Jr. I'll put his Instagram on the screen, and this is an Australian who lives in the same city that I do, Medellin, Colombia, although I'm moving to Brazil, but for now we live in the same city. And no offense to Eddie, but I'm going to put his photo on the screen. He isn't what you would imagine that the majority of women would call an insanely physical, attractive person. With all due respect to Eddie, he's not a hunky, typically, traditionally, physically attractive guy. Yet he has unlimited options when it comes to women, particularly Colombian women. And when I say Colombian women, I don't just mean in Colombia, actually Colombian women all over the US, particularly Orlando and Miami, where they tend to be located. And I'm going to go into his Instagram now and show you a bit more about this guy, what he's doing, how well it's working for him, etc. And then later we'll see if we can kind of emulate what he's doing to get some amazing results for ourselves, kind of use him as inspiration. Okay, so Eddie's Instagram. So a little bit of context. So you know how we have these, I guess they're called idioms or phrases in English, like, oh, he's a jack of all trades, or don't count your chickens until they hatch, or the early bird gets the worm, right? These little, I don't know, idioms or phrases, sayings, whatever they're called. What Eddie does is he draws these idioms, Colombian idioms, and he translates them to English, and it's kind of like just him exploring the culture, showing his love for Colombia, love for wink wink Colombian culture, wink wink. I'm sure he's really interested in Colombian idioms, right? So if you look at one here, oh, by the way, yeah, here's another photo of Eddie, but look at this one. Cara de revolver, like face of revolver face, and it says someone with a threatening, dangerous, or criminal expression, and he drew his cute little drawing of cara de revolver. And let's look for another one here. I don't know, like random, like Ella es de Miami, and he has like this little I'm trying to find like another one. Where's like blah 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 blah. Okay, costaba una teta, it cost a tit, when something costs a lot of money. So again, he drew this, hilarious drawing of this woman, and again, he's literally just explaining Colombian idioms, translating them into English. But look at this guy's follower count. He has 186,000 followers. If you're watching this video 6 months, 2 years from now, he'll probably have many times more than that. And I'm going to click over to his reels right now, and he has this reel of him singing, and yeah, I already know what you guys are going to say in the comments. You're going to roast him. Yeah, it is super cringe, right? You can't deny that. But he has 8,500 likes and 635 comments. Now, I'm not going to click on the individual girls, but I'm going to scroll through them. And, again, we're not going to actually click any of these girls, but you can tell even by some of the small photos that definitely there's going to be some attractive girls in the mix. I mean, it would be impossible out of 635 commenters here that not a single one of these girls is hot, right? So I'm just going to scroll a little bit more. I'm actually not seeing a ton of like super talent, but you get my point. You can only imagine what these guys' DMs must look like, or you can only imagine what would happen if he was to reach out to one of his followers. He's literally curated an audience of beautiful women, Colombian women, the most feminine and beautiful women on the planet, that are following him for his artwork, wink wink, and this is his hack, okay? This is how he did it. This is how, skinny, I mean, again, full respect to Eddie, right? I'm not what most women would call a gorgeous, sexy 10 out of 10 guy either, but, he's a nerdy, meek, small white guy from Australia. What would his dating life be if he had just stayed in Australia, right? If he never came to Colombia, if he never did this art page, what would his love like? What would his destiny be like? I mean, he's got models like modeling his stuff right here for him, doing photo shoots. He has fans all over the world. So, this is great for Eddie, right? So who the fuck cares? Eddie's doing his thing. Eddie's living his best life, right? But where does that leave us, right? Well, I want you guys to kind of start thinking outside the box of your own inspiration, right? What can you do? How can you use the internet to hack the system? Can you make a TikTok, do funny like couples humor, guy and girl humor skits where, I don't know, the girl gets all jealous at the guy, ha ha ha, girls are batshit crazy jealous, ha ha. So yeah, like a TikTok. Can you do music? Can you have a YouTube channel where you upload music? What I do is I throw parties. I have a massive following in Colombia from the parties I throw. I have 12K followers on one account. I have a Spanish account though. Like all accounts total, I probably have anywhere between 6,000 and 9,000 real followers, 18 to 26-year-old Colombian women following me. And if I've done this before, if I post on my Instagram, hey, I'm trying to get dinner tonight, who wants to come with me? I will get anywhere from 25 to 50 DMs of girls, many of which are hot, many of which are not hot as well, but many of which are really beautiful, lining up to want to go out with me. So that was my hack. I did parties, but like I said, can you do some other types of events? Can you create some other type of content? Can you make drawings or illustrations? Can you be a DJ at a nightclub? Can you organize some event or club on your college campus? Really think, what speaks to your passion, to your strengths? What can you do to use your intelligence to create a system, a setup to have an all-star dating life like Mr. Eddie there, Eddie White Jr., myself, and just want to get your creative juices flowing. Just a quick video to kind of help you think. And that's it. By the way, if you want to research more about me and how I help guys just like you create a rock star dating life, more information is on my website, Redbeard Rants, and that's all. Peace.